Hey guys, welcome back. For this lesson, I've started a new template, which you can get to by going to New, Project, and then choosing the template that you want. I chose Architectural, but this will be a general introduction to when you start a new project, how to adjust the settings, how to define where your project is located, what sort of settings you might need to change even before you begin designing. So in this case, I have a fresh new architectural template, and I'm going to go up to my Manage tab. And as we've discussed before, the Manage tab contains all sorts of different data and information and settings that you can adjust in order to fully customize your project. For instance, one thing that you can change are units. So if you want to switch to metric, you can do that for area, volume, angle, slope. All you have to do is click into those units. So if you want to customize the rounding, because let's be honest, no one builds to 1/32 inch specificity, you can change it to the nearest eighth. Or again, you can change to the metric system. The Manage tab gives you a lot of power for customization. So project units are one of the first things you're going to want to edit. Obviously, an American firm and a British firm are going to have very different measurement types, and it's very easy to change, as you can see. So once you're okay with your units, hit OK. And now we're going to consider project information. Where exactly is our project, and what data can we input before we begin? So if you click on project information, you can specify certain information about your project. You can put in an organization name and description. You can put in a building name, because you might want to name this building, whether it's the address or a specific name. You can also specify the project issue date, project status, the client name, or who's the project owner. And you can also specify the project name, the project number, and even the project address. As we'll cover in the next lesson, project address is hugely important for materials, solar data, because your project address doesn't just say where it is, but it also helps provide geographic information. Now this sort of data is extremely important, because it'll give you information about sun settings, energy analysis, timing of day. So this is a critical part of the project properties. Now, you can always enter your project address by just clicking Edit next to Project Address, but there's other ways that you can input it. One way is through your sun settings. So if you go to the bottom of your screen and select Sun Paths, and then click on Sun Settings, well, once the window comes up, if you click on Single Day, then you can also define your location from under the settings portion of this window. Again, we'll cover sun settings a lot more, but if you click the little sun button at the bottom of the screen and select sun settings, you can set your location that way. Selecting location from here will bring up a window that lets you set location, weather, and site. So you can choose wherever you want your project to be. Usually it'll default to Boston, but you can type in a project address. I'll go ahead and put in New York, Manhattan. Since this is running on the internet, it can go a little slow, but once it appears, I'll click Search. Alright, it should load in a little bit. Like I said, it can sometimes be slow because it is accessing this data from the internet. You can always manually place your location, but usually you'll get better and more precise results if you just search it. Weather and site are going to come into play once you have set your location. So setting an accurate location for your project is crucial. So you can set location from sun settings, or you can click on location itself from the ribbon. So you can use project information, the location icon, or sun settings. Alright, that's it for your project settings and locations. I'll see you in the next tutorial.